What's up, YouTube? How's everyone doing today? It is Tuesday, January 4th, 2022. I'm your host, Ty, and this is Smarter Gambling. So, today we're doing the show from the stock exchange, New York Stock Exchange. Pretty neutral day. Well, I guess it's more bearish than bullish. But, Dow Jones was up. NASDAQ got slammed. S&P's down a little bit. And I believe crypto is down as well. So, overall, more bearish than bullish. But there was, some bright spots in there. So, not all bad. So, neutral to bearish day. So, we're doing the show from the stock exchange. But, yeah, got a great show for you guys today. As always, we'll be doing our daily stock and crypto reviews. And we got one piece of news today about crypto, Bitcoin ETF. Really no significant news, so that's the only thing we got for the news. And today, for the analysis, we'll be going over GNPX. That is Genprex. Oops, forgot to silence my phone. Sorry, give me a second. All right. And then, GNPX, Genprex, and then F, Ford. And then we'll get to the Yolos. What up, Munir? Thanks for being here, dude. Appreciate you, as always. So, yeah, today should be a pretty short show. There's not too much content. I could have talked about Tesla and IMMX again. Those were still trending on StockTwits, but we did those yesterday. So those are honorable mentions. So the only things really worth talking about today are GNPX and Ford. So only two to analyze. That should be pretty short. And then we'll get to the Yolos, and that shouldn't take too long as well. I got a good few Yolos. A lot of Tesla Yolos still. And we have a few memes. So yeah, today's show shouldn't take too long. Maybe hour and a half, 2 hours, depending on how many people come in and chat. Always welcome that. Yeah, but it seems like people are slow to come in here today. So if there's not too many people, it shouldn't take too long. But always welcome to stay around and chat with you guys if that's what you want. What up, Mitchell? Thanks for being here, dude. Appreciate you as always. All right, so let's do it, guys. And yeah, Monir, we can do TXMD, sure. All right, let's do it, guys. And before we begin, please hit the like button. Please subscribe and catch me every weekday after market close on the Smarter Gambling Show. And apologies in advance. Well, apologies for not getting the video out yesterday. Yesterday's video on Tesla and IMMX and metamaterials was a little busy, so I got the video done. I just didn't get a chance to make the thumbnail and post it yet. So that'll go up shortly after we're done with this show. All right. So let's do it. I'm stuck in RELI and IMMX. Can you look at those? Yeah, for sure. We can look at all of those right now. So yeah, Mitchell. So yeah, we talked about IMMX yesterday. So Sorry, I got distracted by Eric's message there. But yeah, we'll look at IMMX. Hope you're doing okay in there. And what up, Eric? Thanks for being here, dude. Appreciate you as always. Damn, your place looks huge with the windows open. Not exactly sure what you're talking about. You're talking about my background there? Anyway, thanks for being here, dude. All right, so let's do TXMD. first. This looks familiar. Did I look at this before for you? I don't know, dude, but TXMD is FDA approval. Yeah, lol. Yeah, this is the stock exchange background. We use this one when there's neutral day. All right. So TXMD FDA approval. So it looked like it got rejected before, but it looks like... Oh no, it said it has secured FDA approval for low dose Bijuva. Okay, so I think it got FDA approval. That's good. But I mean, it went up and quickly sold off right back down. So it's kind of scary here. There's a gap at 40 cents. So it's probably going to come back down to 40 cents. Yeah, I think, this is biotech, so that looks like it pumped on the news and it's already over. So unfortunately, if you didn't sell, it's probably already over. And if you're still in here, it's probably going to come back down to 40. I guess longer term, it does seem like a good play. I don't know anything about the company, but, looking at the chart here, longer term, it does look like cup and handle. And there's a gap down here at 210. So it should come back up to like 80 cents and then eventually 210 to fill that gap. But short term, I think it's coming back down to 40. So yeah, classic biotech play. Pumps on good PR and it dumps immediately after. But longer term, it looks like a good play. And, I guess 43 isn't a bad entry if you're going to hold for the long term. But I'd probably wait till 40. Yeah, I think you should buy at 40 and lower. And if you're already in, it might come back down to 40 before it goes back up. So I hope that answers your question, Monir. And let's look at RELI and IMMX for Mitchell here. This one looks really familiar. I think someone asked me to look at this before. But yeah. Reliance Global. So this is it's getting a lot of volume. This looks like it's been short squeezing lately. So I just be careful here. Well, there is a gap, this gap down at 1740. So it should come back up there eventually. I'm not sure if it will soon. But this definitely looks like it's been short squeezing the past couple of days here, like past 2 weeks. I just start to be careful. You got to hit the sell button eventually. RSI's at 85, so, getting pretty overbought, pretty overvalued. There's a gap up here at, 13.15-ish. I mean, not 13, 3.15. So it should come back down to 3.15 eventually. But it may hit 17.40 at first. Yeah, honestly, this is a straight-up gamble right now. This is just like roulette at this point. How far is it going to go up? And, how long are you willing to stay in before it dumps? So it still looks like it's short squeezing, honestly. But, eventually this is going to go bad. So, I would say just be careful. If you're up, consider taking something off the table here. And, don't get too greedy. But, yeah, this definitely looks like it has more upside potential. But eventually, pretty soon, it's going to go bad. So just be careful, dude. Got a good position in RELI at 583, 4,000 shares. Should have took profits yesterday and bought back today. Well, it went up today, 23%. So isn't it good that it went up today and you didn't sell? If your average is 583, then you're up a lot here, dude. And you're up over 50%. Like, 40%. So, yeah, if your average is 583, I'd probably take something off right here. Or at least set a stop loss, I would say, at like $6. So if it does go bad, worst thing that can happen is you finish in the green a little bit. But nice play, Mitchell. So it seems like you're up you're up a lot of money here, fat tendies. So congrats to you, and good luck, man. And then IMMX. So yeah, IMMX, honorable mention. We talked about it yesterday, so we're not going to discuss it again today. But yeah, this is honorable mention. We'll talk about it quickly for Mitchell. So yeah, Mitchell, if you want, I didn't post a video yet, but yeah, I'm going to post a video very shortly after the show about IMMX. So same type of deal here. It looks like it's another biotech. I don't know what RELI was, but this is a biotech pump and dump, it seems like. Looks like it's getting a lot of volume, and it may have more upside potential. But this is probably going to come back down to, 365 pretty soon to fill this gap. And this is an IPO as well. So I think this one is pretty bearish short term. So I don't know how high this is going to go, but this is going to go bad eventually. I know that. So another, gamble here. Just be careful. If you're up, consider taking profits, or at least set a stop loss, I would say. Oh, I know, but it hit 950 yesterday, then went to 680 in the morning. Oh, I see. Well, it's like right back here at 950, so, I get it. You could have made even more money, but really not that bad, Can't really complain about being up 40% here. So IMMX, you're stuck 764. So yeah, you got it in a relative high here. That's kind of tough. I don't know. This one you may want to set a stop loss, because it's just my personal opinion, and this is going down in the aftermarket here. So the run may be over. It's already losing volume. So yeah, this one kind of looks like you may be in a bit of trouble. I wouldn't really average down. I don't think that's the greatest idea. Does this have options? No options. So you can't even sell calls. Yeah, this one I'd probably just set a stop loss and hope it comes back up. But, if it keeps going down, maybe set one at 6. I really don't like the way this one is looking, dude. And you got in the relative top there. So, yeah, this is a tough situation for you right here. So, I just hold and hope it goes back up. And if not, I'd probably set a stop somewhere around 6. But hope that works out for you. So, you had one really good winning play, and this one you're having a bit of trouble with. But, seems like overall you did pretty well. So, yeah, good luck to you, dude. Hope this one works out for you. Looking pretty scary right now, though. All right. So please smash the like button, guys. Would appreciate that. All right, so on to the watch list today. So the Dow Jones finishes up 0.59%. The Nasdaq finishes down 1.35%. And the S&P 500 finishes down 0.06%. So what should I give that? Some applause, I guess. Medium neutral day here. Better than nothing. The VIX is up 1.87%, pushing 17 again, but still under 20, so that's still good. Still pretty stable here. All right, let's check out the watch list. So IMMX is number 1 here on the price action, up 12.28% today. Again, we just looked at it. Not going to discuss it today because we did a whole thing yesterday, but honorable mention there, IMMX. And then we got Ford up 11.67%, and we will discuss Ford second today. Or first. Second. So, yeah, huge day for Ford. and GM. All the car makers, really. The traditional car makers, not the EV ones. Yeah, Ford's up 11.67%, trending top 10 on StockTwits, so we'll discuss that. GM up 7.47%, and Toyota up 6.92%. So for some reason, all the car companies are mooning today. I really don't know why, but okay. Then it looks like financials are doing pretty well here. Got Schwab, Bank of America, Wells Fargo, JP Morgan, all in the deep green here. We also got ZEV and Fisker in the green. So it looks like the EVs are also going up. Not Tesla, but generally the car companies are doing well today. So Wells Fargo, Bank of America up, JP Morgan up about 4% each. Marathon and Riot are doing really good. So I thought crypto was down, unless something changed a lot since I looked a couple hours ago. But those are crypto stocks. And those are up a lot. Marathon 3.77% and Riot 7.21%. So wonder what's going on there. And then after that, there's not too much going on. Yeah, Ally Bank. Honda is up 2.32%. Another car company there. After that, it seems like a bunch of value. Looks like travel stocks are doing pretty well today. Cruises, airlines, hotels. Nike's up 1%. CEI 1%. And TD's up, another financial stock there. Yeah, a lot of airlines. JetBlue, Southwest. American Airlines, Norwegian Cruise. IBKR is another financial stock there. So yeah, not too much going on the green side, but it definitely seems like car companies, financials, and travel are keeping the market up today, especially the car companies. So, not a great day to be an ape. These are mostly value stocks going up today. So, pretty decent day for the boomers. All right, on to the red side. What up, Peasy? Thanks for being a dude. Appreciate you, as always. All right, so on to the red side. Definitely more red than green, but this is really not too bad here. Price action wise, worst thing is Shopify. I did see this trending on StockTwits. Shopify down 10.36%. That's really bad. Don't really know what happened there. But Shopify getting wrecked. And I saw Pinterest was also getting wrecked. I don't know if I have Pinterest on the list here. But yeah, Pinterest was another one getting wrecked. BKKT down 9.82%. That's a, crypto meme stock. AABB, another small cap crypto stock there, down 9.21%. Been talking about that one a lot. Wow, it's down to 15. That's pretty nasty. Pinterest is here, down 9%. Yep. Skills down 9%. AVCT, that one's been talked about that one last week, I think, down 7%. BFRI, talked about that one last week, it's down 6.65%. Looks like Chinese EVs are down. Li Auto, NIO, and XPeng, those are getting wrecked, down 6 to 7%. Robinhood down 5.64%. Wish down 5.59%. Wish is pushing $3 again, pretty nasty. Oxygen down 5.3%. Naked down 5.19%. Square keeps going down 4.69%. Nice. Yeah, a lot of meme stocks in the meme index are down today. Roku. Twitter getting wrecked, 4.24%. Twitter's not been doing well lately. Clover down 4.2%. Nice. 420. That's down to 388. Tesla pulling back 4.18%. Pretty nasty. That is also an honorable mention. We're not going to talk about Tesla today because we did it yesterday, but yeah, that is pulling back there. DraftKings down 4.11%. Damn, it's down at 27 now. That's nasty. SoFi down 4%, down to 15. Peloton down 3.92%. That's another meme stock. AMC down 3.88%. AMD 3.87%. Tilray 3.79%. That's another meme stock. Pfizer. The vaccine stocks have not been doing well. Really weird. Pfizer's down 3.74%. Roblox, another meme stock, 3.7%. Yeah, Novavax down. The meme index is down 2.92% overall. So it's not been a great start for the meme index. When I looked at it, I said, I don't think this is a good long-term play. But the apes wanted it. Nvidia down 2.76%. GME down 2.57%. MMAT is pulling back. Palantir down 1.94%. And then the values. So yeah, the NASDAQ was dragging the market down today. It looks like a lot of these tech companies didn't do too well. Microsoft down 1.71%. Amazon down 1.69%. Apple down 1.27%. And there's Moderna down 0.85%. Alibaba keeps going down. Facebook, Google, those are all down. Coinbase. So yeah, overall more of a bearish day than bullish today, but really not too bad. It definitely seems like growth / memes got hit the hardest, and tech too. But if you're a diversified boomer, have a pretty safe portfolio, this really wasn't too bad. If your portfolio is full of meme stocks and growth, then you probably got wrecked today. But yeah, that is the stock market for today, guys. So all in all, slightly down, not too bad. So hope you guys made out okay. Hope you guys made money. If not, hope it wasn't too bad. And yeah, let's move on to crypto. Got a spammer in here. Russian spammer. Get this guy out of here. All right. What up, O'Milly? Thanks for being here, dude. Appreciate you, as always. HDVY. We can look at that real quick. Sure. Please smash the like button, guys. Would appreciate that. HDVY. So it looks like people were a little slow to come in here earlier, but looks like a good amount of people starting to come in. So appreciate everyone. Health Discovery Corporation. Okay. So I don't know anything about the stock, but so it's a penny stock. Massive gain today. I don't know why this sold off, but it looks like it's, recovering here really quickly. There's the cup and handle here, possible cup and handle. It looks like it bottomed out at around 0.019, and it looks like it wants to reverse pretty hard here. Was this a SPAC? It kind of looks like a SPAC. Anyway, so just off the TA, this is, a pretty good buy. It's still undervalued at 27 RSI, even though this did go up 30%. So you kind of missed the really big entry a couple of days ago at the bottom when the RSI was 22. But even at this price, and this is not financial advice, but even at this price, 0.036, a still relatively low price. RSI is still under 30, so it's considered oversold, undervalued. So you really can't go too wrong buying in here. And there are bullish indicators here. I really don't see anything too bearish. So we got the cup and handle and the low RSI. So to me, it looks like a pretty good buy. Can't really go too wrong in my opinion. Can't really go too much further down to the downside. So this is, I would support a buy here. Again, not financial advice. All right, guys. Let's get on to crypto. All right. So, all right. So this definitely is a lot has happened in a couple hours here. I checked a couple hours ago, crypto was down overall, but now it's up 1.31%. So I will take it. Let's check it out here. So we got Meta Football. This one has been trending for the past week. That's up 13%. So meme coin there, or I think it is at least. It's a dog with a soccer ball, or we call it soccer here in America, but I guess it's really football or football. Football. It's a dog with a soccer ball here, so it looks like a meme to me. But this one's been going up lately. Then there's Doge Run. I think is this the game? This is like a meme / game coin, I think. Doge Run. Sounds really familiar. Then we got Shuna Inuverse. Shuna Inuverse. The hell? Really? Is this like a metaverse meme coin? I have no idea. That's up 1,000%. Ridiculous. Web3 Inu. Web3 Inu. Okay. So another meme coin here. Up 133% today. And then we got Shiba Dollars. Shiba Dollars. Okay. That's up 157% today. So a lot of memes here trending on CoinMarketCap. But enough of that nonsense. Let's get into the legit stuff here. So it looks pretty sideways. 1.31% is, I mean, that's a good day in crypto, but all things considered, that's like a slightly, things shouldn't have moved that much. So that's what it appears like. Kind of sideways, but more green than red. So let's check it out. So Bitcoin's up 0.39%, over 46K again. Ether is up 3% over 3,800. Binance sideways. Solana pretty sideways. I saw this article. Solana got I didn't get hacked, but something happened with Solana. It like shut down for a little bit. Anyway, I don't really remember, but something happened with Solana. That was pretty big. Cardano pretty sideways. XRP sideways. Terra's down 5.7%. Really not much going on here. Chainlink's up 7%. Algorand's down 6.7%. Cosmos, big day, 13.57%. Alright, so it looks like some of these growth coins are getting some huge days here. And there's not too much red. Bitcoin Cash down 1.2%. Phantom up 8.94%. ICP up 19%. Damn, Hedera did real good, up 9.56%. FTX 5.21%, very nice. Ether Classic sideways. Whales taking profit. It seems like that for the past, couple of weeks. Just a slow bleed all the way down. But yeah, so it appears like I would say like 75% of the coins are in the green today. And a good amount of price action, but mostly again by growth coins. So, highest gainers are Raven Coin, 28%. Velis, that one came out of nowhere recently. That's up 20%. ICP, 19%. And then we got some random stuff here. Cosmos, Arweave, Cello, Thorchain, Hedera, Phantom. The biggest value coin up today is Ether, 2.93%. This is mostly growth. So a great day to be a crypto altcoin trader. Poop coin trader. No, I'm kidding. Not poop coins, but altcoin traders. And on the red side, not too many coins in the red, and price action is not too bad. And this also appears to be mostly growth coins on the red side here. Worst thing is Algorand down 6.7%. Everything else is like 5% and lower. Biggest value coin here are Terra, Avalanche, Polkadot. That's about it. Yeah, so not the most eventful day in crypto today, but overall in the green. So I will take it. I will take it. Can't complain at all. So yeah, decent day in the crypto market today. And, slightly bearish day in the stock market. So overall, I guess it evens out. But yeah, overall pretty uneventful day, both in the crypto and stock markets. But I hope you guys made some money. Hope you guys made some tendies, and if not, hope you guys are holding up. Didn't lose too much. All right, so what's next? Oh, I got an article. So give me 1 second, guys. Let me pull up an article here. This is a good transition because it's still crypto related. All right, so got one article today about the Bitcoin ETF, which has been rumored for a long time. People have been asking for it, and just never came around. But it appears like, well, we'll read this article first. All right. So I hear a fire truck, so I'm going to talk over it. My apologies, guys. SEC delays decision on NYDIG's Bitcoin ETF proposal. I don't even know what NYDOG stands for. New York Department of something? Okay. But yeah, the SEC has delayed on another spot Bitcoin ETF as an extension notice for NYDOG's Bitcoin ETF hit the register today. The commission designated an additional 60 days. NYDIG can now expect an answer on its proposal by March 16th. All right, so no Bitcoin ETF. Not yet, at least. Everyone's been wanting this. It's been delay after delay after delay, but it does appear like we are getting closer. So unfortunately, we did not get it today, but hopefully in another 60 days, that Bitcoin ETF will actually come out. Quite honestly, and this is just my personal opinion, why even get a Bitcoin ETF when you can just buy Bitcoin, right? Doesn't really make sense to me. I guess it's more stable, not as volatile. But to me, you might as well just buy Bitcoin. Why invest in Bitcoin companies? Doesn't really make too much sense. And there is like Grayscale and stuff right now, which are like pretty much Bitcoin ETFs. Anyway, so that's all the news I got for today. Yeah, Bitcoin ETF getting delayed here. Cool. So that didn't take too long. We're 35 minutes in the show, and yeah, we're on to the analysis today, and this shouldn't take too long either. Yeah, this, unless more people come in and start chatting, this is probably going to be a pretty short show. Not too much to talk about today. But yeah, give me a second here. Gonna pull up the analysis now, and I'm gonna get through this as quick as possible. I know this is the boring part, but this really shouldn't take too long today, guys. So again, we're only gonna do GNPX, Genprex, and Ford today. So honorable mentions Tesla and IMMX. Those were trending higher than these two, but we already talked about them yesterday, so we're not going to talk about it today. And again, I'm going to get that video out very quickly after this show is over. I already did the video. I just got to make the thumbnail. And then I'll get this one out tonight as well. So my apologies for not getting that video out. But yeah, let's do this, guys. Excuse me. Let's take a drink first, actually. All right. Let's do it, guys. So here is GNPX Genprex. This finishes at $2.79 today. That is down 20.29%. What am I sipping on? I just got some tea here. You know, try to stay healthy. Try to stay with tea and water and stuff. Okay. So this one was trending top 10 on StockTwits today. Most active. So we'll talk about it. So it appears like yesterday this was squeezing. Went up from like 130 to like 360. And today we have a pretty significant pullback. So the squeeze may not be over just yet, but it definitely looks like it's losing some momentum here. So we'll have to see what happens. We did have some news on this stock today, so let's check it out. All right, so the reason why this jumped yesterday was because the FTD granted great, there's a siren coming. One second, guys, gonna mute. My apologies. All right, we're good now. My fault, guys. All right, so the reason why this jumped yesterday was because Genprex received FDA Fast Track designation for REQQRSA, immunogene therapy in combination with Keytruda for treatment of non-small cell lung cancer. So, yeah, that was probably the biggest factor as to why the stock started squeezing yesterday. Great PR, relatively low float stock, so a lot of apes piled in here, and not hard to for the price action to go up. So that would explain what happened yesterday. Now today we do have some more news. Genprex expands gene therapy oncology pipeline to include small cell lung cancer. So I guess this was just some minor news, but that was good PR today. It appears like the apes don't really care, though, because the stock did sell off 20%. But yeah, good news yesterday. Stock mooned. Good news today. And the news didn't seem to matter too much today. So let's go ahead and analyze here. All right. So first of all, we do have a gap up at 135. So that is a bearish indicator. That is telling us this stock may come back down to 135 eventually to fill this gap. Anything else here? That's honestly about it. Okay. And if you guys want to follow along, the link to the chart is in the description down below. Oh, and this is going up in the aftermarket here up to 285. So if this holds through the post and pre-markets, that is a bullish indicator that is suggesting that the stock will continue to run to the upside tomorrow, if it holds. All right. So where should we stop here? We'll stop at $4. All right. Cool. So right now this is trading between the sideways channel, the rectangle of 285 and 270. So if this goes to the upside, next levels of resistance would be 285, $3, 310, 320, 335, 345. All right, my bad, guys. Here comes another one. So, gonna mute for a second here. My apologies. All right, we're good now. New York City is crazy. All right, where was I? 335, 345, 355, 370. 385, and then $4. And there is resistance above $4, but we're not going to discuss that right now. If it does go up to $4, we'll come back and revisit that again. And if this goes to the downside, next levels of support would be 270, 265, 255, 240, 230, 220, 210, $2, 190, 175, 160, 150, 140, 130, and then the low of 115. So the RSI is currently at 67, so not quite overbought and overvalued, but very close to that. So be careful, guys. This was officially overbought and overvalued yesterday. But not anymore since this sold off so much today. But still be careful, guys. Oh, the channels. Yeah, so right now at this current price, 279, the channels to the upside and the downside are decently sized. So expect a good amount of price action either way this goes. And this did 47 million in volume today. Very significant volume. So the sell-off today was confirmed by the volume. Cool. Okay, guys. So just my opinion, not financial advice. This appears to be still in the middle of a short squeeze. Don't know how high it's going to run, but there is still more upside potential. But eventually this is going to go bad. I've seen this biotech stuff happen over and over and over typically what happens is, especially with the low float stocks, great PR comes out, apes pile in, squeezes the stock up, and eventually it gives it all right back. So this one isn't giving it back immediately, but it appears like it will eventually, although there is still more upside potential. This does just based on the TA here, this does appear to be more bearish than bullish. Again, we have the gap up at 135, so this should come back down to 135, I would say, in the relative short term. And we have the high RSI and volume, also bearish indicators. The only bullish thing this has going for it is the aftermarket action, up to 290 now. So there's a good chance this will continue to run to the upside tomorrow. But yeah, if you want to go long, not financial advice. I personally wouldn't do that, and I would not recommend that. Not saying this won't keep on going up, but I just think you already missed your chance to go long, and I don't think the risk is worth the reward going long right now. Going long here would be a high risk, high reward play. More like a gamble, not really an investment at this point. So I don't think it's the smartest play. But if you do understand that there's a lot of downside potential here, but if you do understand that this is a straight up gamble and you're willing to lose some money, then I would say sure, go for it. Please just do that at your own risk. But, this can't keep on running forever. I definitely think there's more downside potential than upside potential. So, don't recommend going long. If you want to go long, please do that at your own risk. Now, if you want to go short, not financial advice, seems like a pretty good play, honestly. Like I said, there's a gap up at 135, so that should fill in the relative short term, I would say in a couple of weeks or a couple of months. And at this point, that's about 50% to the downside of the current price. 179, more than 50%. So this looks like a pretty easy short play to me. And in addition to that, there's also the high RSI and volume. So this is overbought and overvalued right now. So this looks like a pretty straightforward short play to me. You really can't go wrong shorting this at 280, the current price. But if you are a little patient, this may run a little bit more to the upside and you may be able to get a better price. But yeah, really can't go wrong shorting this at 280, so I would support going short at 280 and higher. There's still risk involved with this. It still is in the middle of a short squeeze. But again, it shouldn't go too much more to the upside. So as long as you're able to withstand some upside pressure here, this looks like a relatively easy short play. You should make some fat tendies. So I'd say going short here is a medium risk, high reward play. Definitely worth a shot. A lot of downside potential. So yeah, I would support going short at 280 and higher. And I would recommend covering at 135 when this fills the gap. And yep, that's pretty much it. So sorry to everyone who lost money in the stock today. If you're still up, consider taking profits. Consider cutting. Because like I said, this looks pretty bearish in the short term. I think it's going to go back down all the way to the $1 range. So don't get too greedy, guys. Secure the gains. And good luck to everyone currently in this stock and to everyone looking to take a position. This is GNPX Genprex. All right, one more, guys. Forward. Cool. So here is F. Ford Motor Company. This finishes at $24.31 today. That is up 11.67%. So this is a pretty boring boomer value stock, blue chip stock here. But this has low-key been flying under the radar. This stock has done really well this year. I think I read somewhere this outperformed Tesla, actually. And no one seems to care. But yeah, this stock goes up. This stock is at an all-time high. And made top 10 on StockTwits today. So we'll talk about it. So we did have some news today, so let's check it out first. Okay, so the company said it plans to double its production capacity for its new electric version of the F-150 pickup truck, targeting $150,000 a year. So they recently came out with the new EV F-150, and if you guys don't know, the F-150 pickup is the best-selling pickup truck in America. So a lot of people love the F-150 and are waiting to get their hands on the EV version. So that was great PR today. And in addition to that, we do have some upgrades here. So Evercore ISI upgrades to $18. That's the only upgrade. Okay. So yeah, great PR. And got an upgrade. So the stock goes up 11.67% today. Very nice. So let's go ahead and analyze here. So we do have a double gap up. First gap up at $16 and a second gap up today at $21.80. So those are both bearish indicators. That is telling us the stock should come back down to $21.80 and $16 eventually to fill those gaps. May come back down to $21.80 and $16 eventually to fill those gaps. Now, I'm not so sure about the 16 gap. Still possible, but looks unlikely at this point. But the 21.80 gap should definitely fill in the short term, I would say. And in addition to that, this looks like a possible head and shoulders forming here. The head was formed today. And if this does pull back, then the second shoulder would form, and that would then be a bearish indicator. Because the stock tends to sell off after a head and shoulder forms. Okay. And if you guys want to follow along, the link to the chart is in the description down below. So where should we stop here? We'll stop at 16. Okay. So right now this is sitting on the support of 24.30, which it finished at today. So if this goes to the upside, then it's onto uncharted territory, and the market will decide for itself what the stock is worth. Literally hit the all-time high today. And we're getting into new territory here. Yep. And if this goes to the downside, next levels of support would be 22.50, 21.80. Let me zoom in here. All right. 2250, 2180, 2130, 2110, 2080, 2080, 2060, 2040, 2010, 1980, 1960, 1935, 1905, 1865, 1815, 1795, 1755, 1710, 1685, 1650, and then $16, where the gap is. And there is support below $16, but we're not going to discuss that right now. So right now at this current price, $24.30, the channels to the upside and the downside are very wide. So expect a significant increase in price action either way this goes. However, if/when this breaks 21.30 to the downside, the channels start to narrow. So expect a significant decrease in price action if/when this breaks 21.30. RSI is currently at 77, so that is overbought and overvalued. So be careful, guys. And this did 310 million in volume today. Very significant volume. So this pump today was confirmed by the volume. All right, guys. So I think this one is pretty straightforward. This definitely is a good company long term. But in the short term, this does appear to be very bearish. Again, we have the double gap up and the possible head and shoulders and the high RSI and volume, all bearish indicators, and really no bullish or neutral indicators at this moment. So this looks like it's going to pull back in the short term here. What's up, Marvin? Thanks for being here, dude. Appreciate you. Glad you can make the show. Yeah, we're almost done here with the TA. Got pretty short show today. Only 2 to analyze, and we're going to get to the Yolos pretty soon. But thanks for being here, dude. So yeah, in the short term, this does appear like it's going to pull back. Very strong possibility. So therefore, if you want to go long, not financial advice, I would not do that, and I would not recommend that right now. This is literally the all-time high. So you'd be FOMOing in right now. It's probably going to pull back, and you're going to be kicking yourself that you could have got a better price. So I would hold off for right now. I would set your buy orders to 2180, where the gap up is, where it gapped up today. And it'll even probably go lower than that. Possibly even down to 16 to fill this other gap. So, I would support going long at 2180 and lower. But yeah, if you guys really want a good price, I would set your buy orders to 16. And if that never hits, then that's okay. But 16 would be an excellent price, excellent entry. But yeah, if it goes below 2180, then you could just average down at the supports that I mentioned before. Now, if you want to go short, not financial advice, honestly, I don't really see a point in doing that. This isn't a very volatile stock. This is a blue chip value stock. So even if it does go down, which it should, you're probably not going to make too much. I definitely think it's going to go back down to 2180 to fill the gap. So that seems like a relatively easy 12% there. But again, this is a good long-term stock. You're definitely not going to get squeezed out of anything. But it's not the most exciting play in the world. So I could support going short at the current price, 24.30, the all-time high. It's a relatively safe play here. Low risk, low reward play, I would say. So I could support going short here. And I would say cover at the gap at 21.80. Seems like an easy 12%. But definitely not the most interesting play in the world. Relatively safe, relatively straightforward. And I wouldn't really try to push it down to 16 on the short side. I'd just take the profit at when this hits 21.80. So I guess you could do it, yeah. Yeah, so I could support going short at this current price, 24.30. Please just cover at 21.80. Going short here is a low risk, low reward play. Really no hurt in doing it, but not the most interesting play in the world. But seems like relatively easy 10Ds. Easy 12%. So I could support that. So congratulations to everyone who made money in the stock today. Consider taking profits if you're up. Not financial advice. But like I said, looks extremely bearish in the short term. And good luck to everyone currently in the stock and to everyone looking to take a position. This is F, Ford Motor Company. All right. So, yep, that's it, guys, for the TA. Only took an hour and 5 minutes to get through all of that. So, yeah, not much content to cover today. Not too many people chatting, so got through that really quickly. And, yeah, it's on to the Yolos. So, we might actually finish at 5:30 today, hour and a half. So, this might be a shorter show. But, yeah, appreciate everyone who came in. Not sure how many people are still here, but appreciate everyone who came in. And thanks to everyone who's still sticking around. Let's get to the Yolos. Says only 2 people, 8 likes, so I guess most people left. Or YouTube's lying, but yeah. Alright, guys. So give me a second here. Let me pull up the Yolos. Alright, I actually got a lot today. A lot of memes. Okay. So I'm going to give this a second to finish loading, and then we'll get started, guys. Alright. So today should be fun. Got a bunch of memes, and a lot of Tesla YOLOs, and one Ford YOLO. There was actually a bunch of Ford YOLOs, but the dollar amounts weren't that impressive. No one really wants the YOLO on a boomer stock like Ford. So there were some, but I only picked out the best one there. So today's going to be a lot more Tesla, gain corn, and losses. So let's do it, guys. First one is by Happy Strim. Move over Kathy. Here's a meme. Immediately after I buy literally any stock. Get in, loser. We're going to zero. I can relate. So, yeah, the clown. And they're clowning on Kathy Wood. Here's Kathy Wood in the back right here. Because I don't know why she gets clowned on so hard. She really doesn't deserve it. She used to be like a legend, and her peers don't really respect her. And she's been on a losing streak, like the past year. So she's kind of becoming a meme among the apes too. So I kind of feel bad for her. But yeah, pretty funny stuff. Meme clowning on Kathy Wood here. I can relate. Alright, next one. By Puzzle-Headed Stop 376. Well, artards, looks like we're fooked. So here's a meme about Jim Cramer. Jim Cramer says investors must prepare for another strong stock market in 2022. So yeah, it's a joke, I certainly hope we do have another strong stock market. But, Cramer's another meme on Wall Street Bets. Where's my Cramer meme? We like to stop. But yeah, the apes really don't like this guy. It's a running joke. You inverse whatever this guy tells you to do, and you're probably going to win. So it's a meme here. If he says it's going to be a strong stock market, then you know what? There's a good chance of that. Certainly hope not. But, it's pretty funny how the history repeats itself. Kathy should never have looked at Wall Street Bets. I don't think she has, or she doesn't follow it. But Wall Street Bets just follows Kathy. She's literally an ape without even looking at Wall Street Bets. She just thinks like an ape, like an arthard. And, she's doing it on a professional level, so she gets a lot of respect from the apes, Mama Kathy. But in the past year, she's been getting clowned on because she hasn't been, winning very much. Except Tesla, I guess. But, she's big on Palantir and, a lot of other memes that went down. My friend the other day was telling me how the meme index literally looks like a Kathy Wood ETF. The meme ETF looks pretty much identical to a Kathy Wood ETF. It's pretty funny. The apes have her now. Yep. So, she's still, a hero among apes. Although some are starting to lose respect. But all of her peers on Wall Street don't really seem to respect her too much. So I think she gets a little more hate than she should. But yeah, I can see why she does. So yeah. Another meme here, Jim Cramer. If Jim Cramer says it's going up, good chance it's going down. So we'll see. Sure hope it goes up, though. Alright, another meme here by Very Social Autist. For all those posting unrealized gains. So here's a meme about the Avengers here. Here's Baby Gamora and Thanos. Did you sell your Tesla January 1200 calls after 400% gain? No, it's going to the moon. Blank stare. Down 90%. So, yeah. True story here. Pretty funny stuff. I always tell you guys, gotta hit the sell button. Don't let it ride. Secure the gains. Apes don't know what sell button is. And this is typically what happens. You're up 400%, and then you don't hit the sell button, and then you lose everything. So, this is so real. This is so real. Great stuff here. What up, Low Roller? Thanks for being here, dude. Appreciate you. Almost done with the show already, but glad you guys could stop in here for the end of the show. Yeah, it's a pretty short show today. So, Low Roller, if you want, you can pull up some Yolos. We'll look at those. Did I hear Kazakhstan protest today? I did not. So, was Borat protesting? So I'm not really sure what's going on in Kazakhstan, but you know, it's pretty funny how people only know Kazakhstan for Borat. But you know, I'm sure they're like a pretty good country, like legit. Um, well, culturally, I don't know about politically. I know it's huge. That's all I know. It's like huge. It's bigger than most countries, and no one even knows about it. But no, I didn't hear about that. But so, gotta check it out later. Thanks for that. All right, another meme slash news. So talked about it quickly in the last show yesterday, but you know this is like official news now. This one is by Buck Tarred Water. He sold, pamp it. He bought, damp it. The legendary market-making Bogdanov twins have passed away. May they rest in peace. So yeah, kind of sad. These memes, these legends, especially you know in the market communities, they both got deleted off the earth today. Not today. In the past week, one of them went last week, and the other one went yesterday. I think one of them got deleted by the C19. The other one, I don't know what happened. But yeah, pretty sad stuff. So we'll pay some respects here. He sold. Pamp it. It's not pump it. Pamp it. He bought. Damp it. Yeah, legendary. So, we'll give him the RIP here. Legends. So yeah, for real, RIP. In Kazakhstan, they protest you. Yep. Isn't nice. Did you guys see Borat 2? I'm sure you guys did. It was pretty hilarious. Free on Amazon. That was pretty good. For a higher price of oil? Well, I mean, it's not just Kazakhstan. It's everywhere, you know? Everywhere oil is going up. So not quite sure why that's happening. Maybe they can't afford it. But I think Kazakhstan does have a lot of oil, too. Like, they drill there a lot. The men deleted, but the meme lives on. Always, always. It'll never go away. Probably be used more than ever now. Yep, I saw it. Yeah, it was pretty good stuff. I love Borat. Alright, so on to the legit Yolos now. So we have 5 Tesla Yolos and 1 Ford YOLO. So let's do it. This one is by Blank Slate 69. Nice. Gain corn from a leap. So I don't mean to be that guy, but there's no such thing as a leap. It's a leaps. Singular and plural. It's leaps, not leap. Anyway. So let's check this out. So yeah, we got a lot of Tesla leaps here. 100 for June 17th, 2022. $240 strike. 10 for March 17th, 2023. And then 50 for January 19th, 2024. Oh, March 2023 is the $1,200 strike. And January 19th, 2024, 2,475 strike. So I don't even know what the cost basis was. What's the cost basis? Let's see here. times 50. All right. So this was a $980,000 YOLO, approximately. And right now he's up. And right now he's up to $10.8 million. Incredible. So over a 1,000% gain on all of these Tesla leaps. So, yeah, honestly, this is the way you do it, guys. This is not your typical Wall Street Bets FD YOLO. This is very well planned and executed. So, the June 17, 2022 calls are definitely good. $240 strike. Way in the money. That's definitely going to expire. That's definitely going to print. So you can just hold on to those. March 17, 2023. Those seem to be pretty good. Got over a year to go on those, and it's already at 1,200. And the January 19, 2024 calls, $2,475 strike. That one is a bit more questionable, but I would not be surprised at all if this does double up in 2 years here. So overall, really well done. Great strikes, great expirations, and great timing on these. So really not much else to say about this. Really well done. Deserved attendees. And yeah, massive gains already and a lot more to be made. This is how you do it, guys. If you're going to buy options, I always say buy leaps. Don't buy FD YOLOs. That's a great way to lose money. Leaps are a great way to make money. Yeah, and at this point, you can just hold these. There's no reason to cut at this moment. Still a lot of time to go, and if it does go wrong for whatever reason, he's still going to make out here with a lot of attendees. So Blank Slate 69, thanks for posting. Congratulations on your gains. Very well done. All around, very excellent. Great strikes, great expirations, great timing, and well deserved. So thanks for your post. And please post updates. Everyone and their mothers told me to sell. I've learned to hold a week till before expiration. So maybe he's not. Maybe he's an actual ape. Just got lucky. Nice, nice. It went down a little bit. I got new Matrix free NFT. Sure, we'll check that out after we're done with the YOLOs. Despite Elon shenanigans, the man's made people a lot of money. Yeah. He's literally like a cult leader. Like Tesla is a cult, if you guys don't know. and he is the Jesus of Tesla. So he sells everything, everyone just buys it up. And I hope he pumps Doge too. I'm not in the Doge cult, but I do believe this man will take it to the moon, literally. So, waiting on that. Now winner in Powerball. Now it's $610 million for tomorrow. That's pretty good. What was the biggest ever? Like 1 billion something? So it's getting up there pretty high. So, imagine winning that. That'd be crazy. All right, on to the next. I would sell, although market too shaky for me. Sell what? Tesla? Alright, next one. This one is by BD Papa Smurf. 5K to 570K in 3 years. Thank you, Daddy Elon, for helping me do this. Also, when do I sell these calls? Alright. So we see here, he ain't lying. He took his account from 5K to 570K. Amazing. Now, I will say, guys, this is not typical. Don't expect the same results. This guy, through a lot of luck and skill, managed to do this. But usually, this doesn't end well. So, quick disclaimer there. Let's check out what's going on. So, this also appears like a lot of leaps. We got 3 leaps for March 17th, 2023, $1,700 call. 2 leaps, 2 options, 2 calls for March 18th. Is this 2022? Yeah. 2 calls for March 18th, 2022, $900 strike. And 4 calls for June 16th, 2023, $1,400 strike. So, yeah, the 2023 calls, those are leaps. The March 18th, that one is expiring in a little over 2 months here, but way in the money. So, honestly, so the plays themselves, pretty excellent, if you ask me. Good strikes, good expirations, and great timing. We see here, he's up 24K on the March 17th calls, up 75%, up 44K on the March 18th, 2022 calls, 206%, and then up 67K on the June 16th, 2023 calls. 130%. 130%. So, printing tendies here. So yeah, all around really excellent plays. So when do you sell these calls? Honestly, at this point you don't have to. March 18th, that's about 2.5 months away. This really shouldn't go under 900. I mean, you never know. But even if it does start to get down there, you can always just set a stop loss. So nothing really to worry about there. And still got over a year to go on the 2023 calls. And those strikes are very possible. So, honestly, you don't have to sell these calls. Not at the moment, at least. So, yeah. BD Papa Smurf, thanks for posting. Congratulations on your gains. This is really insane. Very jealous. But well deserved, because these Tesla leaps are legit. Really well done. And you don't have to sell the calls. You should be able to hold and cash in without any problems. Unless something crazy happens. So, thanks for posting. Congrats to you. Good luck, and please post updates. More spammers. More spammers. Get out of here. Dogecoin will hit $1 in the future. It will happen. We don't know when. Dogecoin hitting $1 is like Bitcoin hitting 100K. I mean, Dogecoin almost hit $1 already. It hit what, 72? So it almost did. So, yeah, that's going to happen eventually. All right, next one by Mr. L.R. Jenkins. Used to have 5 contracts, sold the rest between 2,000 to 5,000%. Luckily, timed the 2020 sell-off perfectly. All right, so this one's relatively straightforward, pretty simple. one call June 17th, 2022, $224 strike. So this was a $1,200 YOLO, and right now he's up $98,000, almost 8,000%. So that's kind of unfortunate that he sold the other 4 contracts early. But I guess he really can't complain if he made 2,000 to 5,000% on them. So that's pretty smart, actually. You know, in hindsight, probably should have held, but really can't blame the guy for doing that. He took profits. It's fat tendies. So, still has one left. Great strike, great expiration. Yeah, great strike, 224. That is way, way in the money. Definitely not going down there in 6 months. Great expiration and great timing. So, at this point, you can just hold this to expiration. This should expire in the money, no problems. And, yep, really well done. All around, really well done. Nothing much else to say. So, Mr. L.R. Jenkins, thanks for posting. Congrats to you, dude. Great play on this. Sucks he sold the other ones, but can't blame you. You know, still made a lot of money on those. And, yeah, please post updates. All right. Please smash the like button, guys. Would appreciate that. This one is by CoolRat213. Well, who wants a $5 quickie behind Wendy's? So here's some lost corn on Tesla. So here we have 20 puts. No, 20 calls. Here we have 20 calls. For Tesla. All expiring January 7th. So 3 days to go. Super FDs here. We have 16 calls for the 1250 strike and 4 calls for the 1220 strike. All right, so this was a 35K YOLO, $35,000 YOLO. Right now it's down $25,500, down 73%. Okay, so the play itself, so decent expirations. I mean, decent strikes, but terrible expiration. These are super FDs. And bad timing. So, yeah, overall, pretty bad play here. Not terrible, but pretty bad. And, yep, right now down 73% with 3 days to go. So this appears to be super FOMO. He saw all the Tesla gain corn, wanted a piece of action, and got wrecked. Just speculation. But yeah, Tesla's at 1150 right now. Honestly, chart looks pretty bearish. So I highly doubt in 3 days that this is going to hit 1220 and 1250. You never know though. But if it were up to me at this point, still got over 9K in value here. I think this is pretty obvious. You got to cut. Because if you don't, it's most likely going to zero. 9K is still a lot of money. So better cut it now than lose it forever. So CoolRat213, thanks for posting. Great content, very entertaining. Sorry for your loss, but yeah, can't really feel too bad, dude. This was really aggressive play, pretty bad, and yeah, you're getting wrecked. So like I said, at this point, I think there's only one thing to do: cut before you lose everything. But yeah, thanks for posting. Sorry for your loss. Good luck to you, and please post updates. All right. This one is by Griffin90. Put my kids' college fund into Tesla puts. So I don't know if this guy's joking or not, but I highly recommend not doing this. Please don't blow up your child's future because of your gambling addictions. It says iPod. Is that for real? Who uses iPod anymore? Is that a thing? iPod Touch? iPod. Didn't they discontinue the iPod Touch? That's very interesting. He's using an iPod for this. What the hell? Okay. Anyway. So, here we have two puts. For Tesla. 850 strike expiring January 20th, 2023. So, at least this is a leaps. This isn't super retarded. Alright. So this was a... What should we call this? 20... So this was a 26.5K YOLO. $26,500 YOLO. And just made it. He's down $400 so far. Not bad. So, honestly, this really isn't a terrible play. Very possible that Tesla does come down to 850 in 1 year. I think it's not really smart to bet against Elon and the apes and the institutions now, but this honestly isn't this honestly isn't that bad of a play. Just really risky and ballsy. I'll say that. So, yeah, pretty good strike, pretty good expiration, and we'll have to see how this goes. But yeah, again, hope he's joking, but don't YOLO your kids' college fund. Please don't do that, guys. So this guy's betting against the rest of the market, pretty much. We'll have to see how this goes. So Griffin90, thanks for posting. Hope you're joking, but great content. Great content. And yeah, we'll see whether this works out or not. So thanks for posting. Good luck to you, and please post updates. All right, last one. Well, we got one more. Two more by Low Roller. So last one from me here. This one is by Love Smuggler. Best $170 I ever spent. Ford to the moon. All right, so there were a lot of Ford YOLOs, but they weren't that impressive in terms of dollar amount. So this one is like, even the dollar amount isn't that bad, isn't that much. But the percentage-wise, this was really impressive. So I thought I should share with you guys. So here we got 17 calls for Ford, $17 strike. Expiring January 21st. So we got about 2 weeks to go. 2.5 weeks to go. So actually, these were leaps. It says purchased March 27th, 2020. So, this is not a super FD YOLO. This appears to be really well done. Let's see here. Yeah, so this appears to be a $200 YOLO. Or yeah, this was a $170 YOLO. He said it himself. And right now he's up about $8,000. That's 4,570%. So, yeah, in terms of dollar amount, like I said, not too impressive, but percentage-wise, this is fat tendies. You rarely see gains like this, in the four figures, multi-four figures. So, yeah, the play itself, good strike, good expiration, good timing. all around, really well done. And 10D's well deserved. So still got 2.5 weeks to go. Ford is most likely not going to 17 unless something crazy happens. So at this point, you can just hold till expiration. But honestly, you may want to cut right now because it is at an all-time high. We talked about it today. But no matter what you do, congrats. This is really well done. Solo Smuggler, thanks for posting. Congratulations on your gain. Really well done. Well deserved. And yeah, dude. Good luck to you. And please post updates. Tesla put $738, but he will lose all his money. Well, that's what this forum's about, right? The casino. But I sure hope that works out for him. I don't know, because then all the other apes would get wrecked. Is this the same? I think you made the same. So we already did this one, Low Roller. We already reviewed this one. And I think you posted the same link 2 times. Let me double check here. But I think you posted the same link 2 times. Yeah. So we already did this one. And we'll check out this Space Jam NFT, or the Matrix NFT. You got new Matrix NFT. Isn't this old? So I think it was 15 before, now it's 10. But yeah, I did see the Matrix. I don't know if you guys saw the Matrix. It's on HBO for free. HBO Max. I didn't know that, but yeah, I saw it. And it was pretty decent, I guess. I really liked the first one. Second and third, not too much. This is definitely better than the second and third one, I will say. But I think the first, it was just way too long. It was like 2.5 hours. And really, after the first hour, it got pretty repetitive. So, I like the way they brought it back. I like the new concepts. But, yeah, movie was just way too long. So, but it was a pretty decent movie. And it's for free on HBO Max. I guess it's not free, but yeah, go check it out, guys. Alright, so I guess we got one more from Low Roller here. Still need to watch it. Yeah, it's not something you need to go see immediately, but when you get the chance, go watch it. It's alright. It's pretty good. But yeah, not better than the first, better than the second and third. Alright, Orbital Elephant. Walmart would save $22 million a day if they transacted in Doge. Average Walmart purchase $50. Average credit card fee 1.29% plus 5 cents. Transactions per day cost 69 cents. Nice. Average transaction 32 million. Okay. So they have a point. But then again, you could say this about every single company, right? How much would Amazon save? Like, they should do the math on that one. If Amazon transacted in Doge, they'd save billions, I'm sure. So, pretty funny stuff, though. If you break it down, it is true. If they use Dogecoin, they could save themselves a lot of money. If you use crypto in general, credit cards really wouldn't be a thing. Well, they need credit, that's why. But, watch, crypto credit card. Wouldn't that be something? I mean, there's already a crypto margin. That's essentially a thing. But yeah, $22 million a day if you did in Doge. Wouldn't that be something? Walmart taking Doge? It might be in the future. Taking crypto. But yeah, pretty funny stuff. It's true. But you could apply this to like any store, any retailer. But yeah, pretty funny stuff. Thanks for that, Low Roller. Oops. And yeah, guys, that's all I got for today. So, pretty short show. I said hour and a half to 2 hours. It's about hour 45. So, yep, we made really good time here and finished on time. Usually we go over. But yeah, that's all I got for today. So if you guys have anything else to say, questions, comments, concerns, charts you want me to look at, links, whatever, put them in the chat. And if not, we'll get out of here. So, yeah, thank you guys for joining me today. A lot of people in here, not much chatting, and most people left, a little early on. But appreciate everyone who came in. Thanks to all the regulars. Thanks to everyone who came in at the end here. And yeah, that was, still a pretty good show. Just a little boring today. Just not too much content to cover. Pretty short. But, I still enjoyed. Hope you guys enjoyed as well. And, again, my apologies for not getting the video out yesterday. Yesterday's video out. I already did it. I just have to post. I just got to make the thumbnail. That'll go up very shortly. And then today's video shouldn't take too long to edit. So that'll go up shortly as well. And I'll probably do a Tesla YOLO video, combining today's YOLOs and yesterday's YOLOs, because those were some pretty good YOLOs. Ugh. All right. What up, Machete? Thanks for being here, dude. Don't know how long you've been in here, but glad you could stop in at the end. SCNS. All right, dude. Oops. And yeah, Machete, by the way, thanks for posting that Nancy Pelosi stuff, that Congress stuff the other day. Very useful tool there. So, yeah, appreciate that. Been lurking? All right, man, appreciate it. Should have said something, though. Glad you could make it, though. No, pretty uneventful day for me, but I did just made my max contribution to my Roth today. Hey, man, that's what it's about, You're still pretty young, and, making good money decisions. That's how you build wealth over time. That's how you're not an ape. That's like responsible investing, wealth management, growth over time. So, there's still times to ape, but that's the correct way to do it, for sure. Contributing your max every single month, it adds up over time. And then you take it out tax-free, you're good. So, congrats to you, Marvin. You're doing great things. All right. SC. Oops. Wrong button there. SCNS. Sonics Holdings. I think I viewed this one before. This sounds really familiar. So this looks like a pretty decent buy right now. Not an obvious one. This is kind of scary here. There's a gap up at, 215. So it may come back down to 215. Pretty close, actually. That's about, what, like 20% away? Oh, there's another gap here, though. There's another gap here at 120. That's a bit scary. So it may come back down to 215, 120. Turn on after hours? Oh, okay. I see. So, yeah, just based on this chart, it looks like a decent buy. It looks like it's bottoming out, but here's a cup and handle. But I'd probably stay away from it because of these double gap ups. That's pretty scary. But I guess 270 is not a bad entry. But okay, aftermarket here. Yeah, this is going nuts. I wonder what's happening. It's not a low float stock. So really interesting. All right, so we got news. That's what's up. FDA decision approval of Eversense glucose monitor expected in coming weeks. All right. So this is not going to end well. I can already tell. It's probably not going to end well because this is just speculation at this point. It's not even that they got FDA approval. They just announced that an FDA decision is coming up. So, I don't know. I've seen this over and over. It seems to be a bunch of apes buying in, buying the rumor, and they're not going to sell the news. They're going to wait for the news, and there's a good chance the FDA is going to deny them. Most of the time you get denied, not approved. So, whether it gets approved or denied, I think it's going to go down. If it gets approved, it'll go down a little bit, sell the news. If it gets denied, this is going to go absolutely timber. Absolutely BitConnect. You got a few buddies in it, though. I tell you what, and this is tell your buddies not financial advice, but they may want to hit the sell button, like, pretty soon here. But actually, this may run up for another couple of weeks, because it says expected in coming weeks. So this might run up for a couple of weeks, buying the rumor. But I think by the time the news comes around, it's not going to end well. So, I think your buddies should hit the sell button pretty soon here. Like either now or in the next few weeks before they announce that decision. So, yeah. This is just pure speculation right now. This is not even, like, PR. Not even good news. This is, like, I guess it is good news, but a bit unjustified if you ask me. And, yeah, this biotech stuff is nuts. So, all pumping up. So, just tell your buddies to be careful. Now it's time to take that contribution and put it into all MMA FDs, lol. Yeah, that's what a real ape does. Well, that's what a real crayon-eating artard ape does. We're just regular apes here. We're not to that level. We MMA TFDs, Oxygen FDs, Wish, Clover. Yeah, why not? Apparently, they posted up some nice guidance. All right, again, that's just speculation at this point, like, I mean, I guess it's good, but that's not numbers. That's not earnings. Those aren't solid numbers. So, I don't know. This just seems to be a rug pull in the making. Like, I have a really bad feeling about this. A lot of people are going to get wrecked here. And it's kind of sad because, you just see this happen over and over, and people just don't learn, and people are going to lose their money. So, it's like a game of hot potato. Who's going to hit the sell button first? And then someone ends up holding the bag. BBIG. You want me to look at BBIG, or it's going to be a BBIG? Yeah. That's exactly what happened, BBIG. Although it's not biotech, but yeah, same thing. Buy the rumor. Bam. And then it recovered, and then bam. So, haven't heard about BBIG in a while. But, yeah. And I remember this one guy, I feel bad for him. He's, I don't really see him around here anymore. But this guy, Sonny, told me that this would never come back down to 3. And, we went back and forth, and eventually, put aside our differences and joined the community. And I certainly hope it didn't, but it did. So, haven't seen him in a while. Hope he's doing okay, Sonny. I know he was, like, heavy in BBIG. You're right, I'm not trying to lose all money. I will do the responsible thing and put it all in Tesla FDs. That's more responsible, but yeah, not really the best idea either. Although everyone's just making fat tendies off of it, but Tesla Leaps, sure, I can get behind that. Tesla FDs, that's a hit or miss. Yeah, no, it's not going to be the same thing. BBIG got their act together yet? Oh, it doesn't look like it. Keeps on making lower lows. And there's still a gap here to fill at 160. Imagine it comes back down to 160. I haven't heard anything about the Tide dividend. Yeah, so another MMAT type of thing. Your executives or CEO is just scamming everyone, just rug pulling everyone. And for some reason, the investors still have faith in the CEO, in the executives, when clearly that was the plan all along. Pump the stock, rug everyone. But I guess you can't really blame them because that's all they can do at this point is hope. Kind of sad. But yeah, next time you hear about special dividend, you've seen it now. So don't fall for it. All right. What the hell's going on here? I'll take care of this later. There's an extra line there. Maurice W. What up, dude? Thanks for being here, dude. Appreciate you. I have a Pfizer call 65 strike expiring June 13, 2023. Do you think I should sell? Nah, bro. I don't think so. This is not financial advice, but I do like that play. That's called the leaps, Anything over 6 months is a leaps. So, I mean, it wasn't too far off from 65. It was at like 61.5 a couple of weeks ago, the all-time high. So you still got about a year and a half to go. And that's a really good strike. 65, that's like very reasonable, very possible. And, maybe I'm being a bit biased, but I do think the whole C19 thing is, Pfizer is going to keep going up. They keep pumping out these vaccines, and I would not be surprised if a new variant comes out in 6 months and another 6 months. And so, Pfizer is a really relevant stock right now. So if you're up, there's no shame in taking profits, in selling it if you want to. But I do think, if you hold it, you should be okay. And it should go over 65 in a year and a half. So personally, I would say no, don't sell it. But if you want to take profits, then, there's nothing wrong with that. But that's pretty good play, dude. That's not a super FD YOLO. That's a really, that's like a legitimate, pretty good play there. So that should work out. All right, guys. So please smash the like button for me before we get out of here. But yeah, anything else? Anything else? Because that's all I got. So if you guys got nothing else, we'll get out of here. All right, so we're gonna finish around 2 hours. Cool. We finished pretty early, but a lot of people coming in here at the end, chatting. So appreciate you guys. Powerball jackpot is 1.58 billion, and Mega Millions is 1.56 billion jackpot record. Yeah, I remember that. That happened a couple of years ago, like last year or something, or 2 years ago. I remember that. That happened. Even my mom was buying tickets. I'm like, what are you doing? And yeah, imagine hitting that. That would be something. But with inflation now, that's I'm sure there's going to be a bigger one. Inflation, it's going to make the jackpot go up to like an extra 30% for no reason. So I wonder what the odds hitting that is. Hitting the jackpot there. It's pretty slim. But hey, you never know. That's literally the slogan for the New York lottery. For Mega Millions. Hey, you never know. You should probably buy FDs over lottery tickets. I'd support buying FDs over lottery tickets. I mean, they're essentially the same thing. Inflation of lottery, pretty soon $2 billion jackpot. Yep, probably bigger. And it's going to the kids, right? I in 256 million and one in $350 million. All right, good luck to you, dude. You know, that'd be a dream if you smash the lottery. You know, really unlikely, but that's the odds. Oh, okay. 1 in 350 million. 1 in 256 million and 1 in 350 million. Yeah, so that's pretty. I thought it was worse than that. So, yeah, pretty bad odds. But, you know, someone's going to hit it and make life-changing money. It only takes one ticket. Yeah, it does. But, you know, if you're going to hit it once every 355 million times, that's going to cost you $700 million before you hit that, right? Mathematically. So it's unlikely to happen. Possible, but, you know, one lucky person is going to win. Everyone else probably going to lose their money over the long term. More Russian spammers here. People play first time, win huge jackpot. Yeah, some people win multiple times. That's very, very hard, you know, to win multiple times. But yeah, it's not typical. That's like hitting these stupid FD YOLO plays on Wall Street bets. You know, you see it, you go, damn, why can't I do that? And then you realize that's typically not that's not what happens. But it's great content. So it's possible, but you know, over the long term, it's not really a good thing to play lottery. Like you're probably gonna lose money over the long term, and it does, you know, affect poorer communities. You know, those are the people that tend to play jackpot more. Um, so it's kind of predatory in a way too. Like the state is like preying off their citizens. They're you know they're poorer citizens, which is kind of sad, but that's how it goes. All right, guys. But yeah, I think that's it. So let's get out of here. Thanks everyone for watching today. I appreciate you guys. Please hit the like button. Please subscribe and catch me every weekday after market close on the Smarter Gambling Show. Play second prize in lottery for big prize. Yeah, that's true. Second prize, but what, that's like 5 numbers. Even that's still pretty hard to hit. You apes already know. Diamond hands to the moon. I'm Ty. This is Smarter Gambling. See you guys tomorrow. Peace out.